Ken. Hold on, Don and Ken, I think they might be related, yeah. All right, Suzanne, here's what we're talking about. The monthly donation, very important here. 12 months times $10 a month. Who can't give $10 a month? That gives $120 for the year. Thank you to Ken Palmer from Cavan, Ontario, $100, and Pamela Rubush from Toronto, another $100. Okay, Doug, you know what? You gave $1,000. We're gonna mention you a second time. Thank you for your $1,000. And Patrick Dennis, thank you for your $100 donation. All right, Kevin, back to you. What are you up to?
Natasha, come join us because we're really hoping to break that million mark before we went off the air at 4 o'clock. We were close to it last time. I don't know if we have this time. Let's take a look at what our total is right now. Just coming up to 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Our total right now, come on, million. 1 million, yes, $67,605. Thank you, Ontario. Thank you, the Easter Seals kids. Thank you as well. But don't stop now. And thank you to Casey and Brandon as well for helping us out. We'll be right back.
Hey, how you doing? I'm Tom Harrington from CBC's Marketplace. Well, Friends of We Care have been a longtime supporter of Easter Seals. Joining me is Executive Director Kevin Collins, Vice Chair of the Board of Directors David Newcomb, and We Care Ambassadors Lara Wong and Ian Stedman over there to my left. We're going to talk a little bit about Friends of We Care first with Kevin. Tell us about what this organization is about.
Well, Tom, for the past 31 years, Friends of We Care has generated funds through the food service and hospitality industry to ensure that kids with disabilities through Easter Seals get to attend Easter Seals summer camps.
Excellent. So, David, how are the funds actually raised?
We have 85 member sponsors in the restaurant and food service and hospitality business, and we put on 14 major events every year.
Excellent. So, Larry, you're a Friends of We Care ambassador. What have been some of the favorite events that you've been taking part in?
The We Care Gala and the bowling event.
The bowling events? Awesome. I'm a pretty good bowler myself, you know, although I went on strike once. But and over here's Ian. Ian, you're a Friends of We Care ambassador as well. What does it mean to you to do that?
It's very fun. At least we get to miss school. I'm not joking. Everything that we do is to help kids like Laura and I to go and give funds to Easter Seals.
Excellent. Excellent job, and I'm sure he actually does love school. But most importantly, as we begin this next hour, is a presentation. David, you have something there? Let's see it. $439,152. Let's hear it. Fantastic. Thank you so much. Excellent job. Now, let's meet the Friends of We Care member sponsors.
Hello, I'm Mary Ito from CBC Radio's Fresh Air, and I am delighted to be back here once again supporting Easter Seals, and I am exactly where I should be, at a kids' party. It is the Unifor Kids Party that you see behind me. We're actually all standing on a ledge. I'm standing with the kids, and they're having a great time today at the Easter Seals Telethon. Mackenzie, are you having a good time?
Yes.
Yes, and what school do you go to?
Ivy Lake Public School.
And tell me what you've been doing today at the Unifor Kids Party.
I've been playing video games and doing arts and crafts.
Ooh, fantastic. All the things that you can't do at home, right?
Yes.
No, don't answer that. Okay. Okay, Mackenzie, thank you for coming out and supporting Easter Seals today. And who are you?
Taylor.
Taylor, and how old are you and what school do you go to?
I'm 7 and I go to Blackville Public School.
And what have you been doing here today?
I'm doing arts and crafts and getting my face painted.
All right, and I understand that you have a very special brother here today at Easter Seals. Who's your brother?
the outgoing ambassador of last year.
Fantastic. The outgoing ambassador for Easter Seals, and that would be Ty. Thanks to the kids who came out and their parents today. And now over to Diane.
Thank you, Mary. Did you have the opportunity to go to summer camp? If you did, the memories are probably some of the happiest of your life. For children with physical disabilities, 10 days at a fully accessible summer camp designed just for them offers exciting challenges and adventure. These experiences create memories that will last a lifetime.
Squamish is Canada's outdoor recreation capital. We're lucky enough at this camp to be nestled in between all these mountains, and the things that we get to do for these children are just fantastic. We give them the chance to just be themselves and hang out with other kids that are going through the same thing.
I'm Nathan, and I'm going to give you a tour of Camp Squamish. You'll see like the emotion. We just let everything go at this camp. We forget everything we do in life, and we just have a blast for a week. Disability second and the person first, and it's just awesome. Like, that I can't describe, and no one who will talk to here will describe to you like how awesome it is to like be at this camp.
You know, we've all heard the expression, a picture is worth 1,000 words, but what you just saw would fill volumes. But it costs a lot to send a kid to a fully accessible camp, $2,500 for a 10-day stay. You can help give Easter Seals kids the opportunity to create their own masterpieces by going to the phone and making a donation. Right now, do it now. Kevin?
All right, thank you very much, Aaron. And we are down to the last 2 hours. And you know what? Okay, The need is getting real right now. I'm just going to take my coat off. I'll put it here under K for coat. The need is real right now. Quite honestly, if you don't call, I'm sad to say that there are going to be some kids who are going to have to do without. Some parents are going to have to do without. There are parents who have to lift their kids into home every day because they can't afford the ramp. Ramps can be $10,000 to $20,000 to build them up to code. They have to lift their child in and out of their vehicle because they can't afford a special lift that Easter Seals will help them with. They are sitting in wheelchairs that they had when they were small children. They've outgrown those wheelchairs, but their parents can't afford to get them something bigger. And that's where Easter Seals steps in. But if you don't call, they can't fill the need of every request they do. And unfortunately, every year there are some that have to do without or do with less. We don't like to say no. We don't like to see that happen. You can help out. Every bit that you donate, every bit helps out. So, a wheelchair is a prime example. Is that Ty's wheelchair? Or is that, I'm not sure if that's Ty's. Because Ty, I know he's ready for one, a new one right now. It is, isn't it? Yeah. So he needs a new wheelchair. I was just talking to his mom. He needs a new wheelchair right now. He's outgrown that one. Come on, parents. You know how your kids outgrow everything. It's the same thing for Easter Seals kids. Ty's mom is getting help by Easter Seals, and she's also putting a lot into herself. This is not a handout, it's a hand up. Parents are doing so much, but they can only go so far with the money they have. We want to help them out, you want to help them out, and that's what you're going to do over the next 5 minutes, because you're going to double your donation. If you want to give us a $50 donation, then Century 21, who are up at Upper Canada Mall, are going to double that in the next 5 minutes. You want to give $100, that phone call right there, that's going to apply. I have made that ruling. That phone call will apply. We're going to start the clock right now and get to the good people at Century 21 who are up at Upper Canada Mall in just a moment. But right now, we want to start the clock with our saying, Easter Seals is helping kids be kids. Get that clock going. Get to your phone right now, please. We don't want to say no to kids and their parents. Please help us and make these phones ring. Mike, over to you.
Kevin, you're absolutely right. It is expensive. Do you know that half of the kids or half of the families who asked for donations from Easter Seals last year made less than $40,000, and equipment can be up to $40,000. And so we want you to give and give generously. When you do, that light comes on. Oh, it just happened. When 22 went down to 21. So when you give, we can see it here on my board. Suzanne, over to you.
Oh, thanks very much, Mike. It's great to be here and be part of the Easter Seals, and you're going to feel great if you take a moment to go to your phone and call right now. For parents, when there is a disability in the family, the world that you know can be turned upside down, and the financial cost can be absolutely huge, which is why we need you to go to the phone right now and help with essential equipment. I'm going to get down on my knees here. I got Brenda, I got Yael, an Easter Seals kid right here, waiting for the phone to ring. Right, Yael?
That is right.
Okay, over to you, Aaron.
Hey, thank you, Suzanne. I don't want to distract her, but Loretta is on the phone here. Loretta lives in Aurelia, and we were just talking about her set of wheels, $5,000. This is one of 2 wheelchairs that Loretta has, and this is one of the things that you are helping to make possible today. The things that Kevin Frankish was talking about. The fact that $40,000 is the income of over half of Easter Seals families, and for severely disabled children, it can cost $40,000 a year just to take care of their own children. Can you imagine that? Even I can do the math on that, and it works out to 0 money. That's where your donations come in. It's not coming from the government, it is coming from you. Maybe you got a little bit of a tax receipt coming back. Maybe you got a tax refund. Call, make a donation, you will make such a difference. And now we're gonna send it up to Upper Canada Mall in Newmarket. Love that mall, where Anthony Regan and Perdita Felician are waiting for us. Okay, guys, take it away.
Century 21 is going to have to part with a lot of money. I'm joined with Bob Gaylor. He's the manager of the BJ Roth office in Barrie. You guys are the #1 office when it comes to supporting Easter Seals Send a Kid to Camp program. And you're going to have to part with a lot of money looking at all this, all these names I have here. Maggie Ostrowski, $10. That now becomes
$20.
Do you have that?
Oh, sure. We have all kinds.
We're going to be checking.
Okay.
Chris Henney from Dundas, Ontario, $100.
Oh, $200 for us.
All right. You don't look like you're sweating yet. This
Oh,
is
no,
good.
no.
And Wanda Beaumont from Port Hope, another $100.
We'll match it, $200.
I think they're good for it. Anthony, Mariana, to you.
Mariana Figueredo is joining us now, the 2011 Provincial Ambassador. You said 2011 was the best year.
Well done.
Yeah. Not to sound cocky or anything.
No, and you were dying to send other kids to camp because you yourself had a terrific time there. Do you want to read these for us? These are the donations.
All right, so thank you very much to Gordon and Shirley for $100 from Bracebridge, Ontario. And that's Gordon and Shirley Hollingworth. And then thank you to Renato Caravaggio from Toronto for $100. And thank you to Arnell Baguzman from North York for $100.
This last one's a big one. That's why we're stopping here.
Of course, best for last. Thank you to our longtime donor, Judy McIntosh from Whitby, for $1,000.
That's $2,000, Judy from Whitby. Thank you, Judy McIntosh. Kevin, back to the studio to you.
All right, thank you very much. We have a minute and 21 seconds to make Century 21 double your donation. No matter what you're doing right now, please call in. I'm very proud of my friends at BJ Roth at Century 21 in Barrie. So let's hear from Barrie. Let's hear from Aurelia right now. Alliston, through Innisfil, Alcona Beach. I want to hear from Bradford this morning, or this afternoon. Actually, we're into the afternoon now. Oh my gosh, when did that happen? We are looking for your donation to help out Easter Seals in Ontario. I have Rob, Christina, and Emma Moss, $150 from Mississauga. That becomes $300. You can double your donation in the next, as long as you call in the next 40 seconds. In the next 40 seconds. Over to you, Mike.
I've got Trenholm Parker. Trenholm is from Coburg, and he's donated $100. I also have Gary Gornick. Gary is in Stouffville, and thank you so much of your donation for $200. I want to say we're so excited about you calling. The phones are busy. There's still more phones available, though. As you can see, I've got 24 lines available, so please call. Susan, over to you.
Thanks very much, Pinball. Susan and John Bailey from Pickering, $100. Michael Stinson from Scarborough, $100. And here's a special one. Daphne Wood from Sharon, Ontario. 50 becomes 100. Daphne has 5 able-bodied grandchildren. She loves seeing them swim and run and play in the park, jump in the pool in the summer. She's challenging all grandmothers, all grandfathers to call right now and help those Easter Seals kids. Help them enjoy the summer, go to summer camp, get all the equipment that they need to be mobile. 416-205-3300. Kevin, now is the time to call right now.
Most definitely. Aaron, we're going to do the calculator in a few minutes. You remember how this works?
Oh, barely. Why don't you help me out here?
Okay, say hi to Emily. What Emily's going to be doing is she is going to be adding all the numbers up. Our goal is to, you're looking at the mustard stain on my shirt, aren't you?
I am not.
Our goal is to raise $2,500, 10 days at camp for a child, $250 a day. We're going to raise that in a few minutes, and we'll be adding it up in the calculator. We have done really well with this. We have gone over each time. We want to try and do this a third time and go over a third time. So we want to raise more than a month to send a kid to camp. So it's not just one kid. We're going to be sending a bunch of kids to camp with your help and your donation. So stand by for that. Over to you, Casey and Brandon, and the regional desk. Sydney, I'm sorry. Ty and Sydney, over to you guys.
Hi. So we had many donations, and one of them is from Sandy Noseworthy from London, Ontario, with a very generous donation of $25. Lori Boyd from Kitchener, Ontario, with a also very generous donation of $20. Heather Bell with another generous donation from Richmond Hill of $20. Now over to you.
Thank you, Ty. Thank you to all our donations today. And thank you to Mike Turner with his donation of $20 from Milton, Ontario. To Ken Wright of Windsor, Ontario for his donation of $25. And Gail Storm of Toronto for her donation of $15. And over to you, Natasha.
Thank you, Ty. Thank you, Sydney. You know what? I'm here at the Angel Board once again. It is super easy to become a monthly donor. In case you don't have a big chunk of cash right now, you can do it throughout the year. Also, enter your name into a draw for these Easter Seals limited edition his and hers Movado watches. Total retail value $650. So please call now. Pick up the phone. You don't even have to walk to your phone. I know your smartphone, like me, is in your back pocket. You can also go to easterseals.org, become a monthly donor, like Isilda Wilson from St. Catharines. Thank you, because over the year, your monthly donation totals $600. Julia Iannuzzi from Stouffville, thank you for your $200. And Maria from Toronto, you know, $100, it's like 25 lattes. That's all it is. All right, we're going over to Perdita up at Upper Canada Mall. Perdita.
I gotta tell you, it's raining oversized big checks here at the Upper Canada Mall. I'm joined by Bob Gaylor and Bonnie Sample from the BJ Roth Century 21 office in Barrie. Now, you guys are the #1 office in supporting Easter Seals kids, sending kids to Camp Day. Why is this charity so important to you?
The charity is so important to us because we know the more money that we raise, the more children and kids we can send to camp. And that's so important to us because we feel everyone should have an opportunity to be sort of natural and progress in life a little bit, and they never forget it. Never forget it.
And I gotta tell you, I've seen this check. It is massive, it is big, one of the biggest we've seen today. Let the suspense not kill me anymore. Let's see it. $72,000.
Yes, and we're working this year to even go farther and farther and ahead.
Oh, are you offering up a challenge? It sounds like you're saying there's more.
Yes, we've offered to all the Century 21 $5,000 and asked them to match us through this telethon. 5,000, we're ready to prepare, and come on, Century 21, match us. All Century 21 in Ontario.
Bob is throwing down the gauntlet. You hear that, Century 21 offices all across Ontario match that. Thank you very much. On behalf of everyone, we thank you. Throw it back to you, Kevin, inside.
All right, thank you very much. And we are now going to get the calculator up and running. We mentioned it before, so people have already started calling in. It's $250 a day to send a kid to camp, to an Easter Seals camp that caters to their needs and lets them feel like a kid. So Emily is going to be adding up your numbers. We want 10 days of camp. That's $2,500. So we'll be watching this number on the calculator for you, and we want you to help us add this number, which is currently at 0, up to $2,500. Are you guys ready?
We are so ready, Kevin. We're waiting to hear from everybody, and I just got a call from London, Ontario. My mother-in-law donated, so everybody from wherever, we will take your donations.
All right, so let's start adding those numbers in. Bring the sheets in, guys. Bring the sheets that you have in, and we will get this this number going. So
I think everybody needs a little time to call in, but call now because we're waiting on you. This is live television. We can't fake it, so we need you to call in now, or we look silly. I look silly anyway, but call in now.
Here's the first call just coming in right now, so the phones are starting to ring. Please don't let everybody else do the job. 416-205-3300, 1-866-997-5799. A day at camp is a day away from feeling different. From, in some cases, feeling isolated. In some cases, feeling as those obstacles can't be overcome. It is a fully accessible camp that, as I mentioned, caters to the special needs of some Easter Seals kids. And don't think they take it easy on these kids. They're going zip lining, they're playing basketball, they are canoeing, they are swimming, they are doing everything you do at a summer camp. But as you would imagine, this camp costs a lot more to put together than a regular summer camp. It is a fully accessible camp, and we need your help to make this happen. Okay, Aaron, go ahead.
We actually have some donations. This is from Sybil Kamladi, who donated $100 in honor of her son, Todi Kamladi, who grew up an Easter Seals child. So no one knows better than a mother or a father of an Easter Seals child just what this day at camp, this week at camp means. Because it's not only for the child, but you forget just what it's like to have the everyday life of taking care of a child, the myriad challenges. And so you are helping so many people with your donations, like the $50 from Stephen Hirschhorn, Brenda Newcomb's $50, Jean Rice's $100, Tim and David Allmark, their $100, and Suzanne Leonard from the Weather Network has more. Suzanne.
One day at camp, we can make it a whole week at camp if you take part. Right now, we've got Linda Kopp, $25 from Guelph. We've got Margaret Whitehead, $250 from London. Glenn Wood, $200. And Joanne Allen from Ottawa, $50. And a $100 donation, Suzanne and Gary McBain from Bowmanville. Creating memories, fostering independence, just giving kids the opportunity to be like every other kid. Going swimming, going on the high ropes, going to the park, sending kids to camp. You're sending your kids to camp this year? You're sending your grandkids to camp? Send someone else's kids to camp, these special kids that Easter Seals helps, and you help today with your call to 416-205-3300, right?
That's right, Suzanne, and we're at four days right now, 4 days, multiples of 25, gets us to 250, gets us to a day in camp, and now we have multiples of 25 from Sarah Gray, $100. Thank you so much, Sarah. We also have Bev Breslow, $200. That's almost a day at camp. Thank you so much. Please keep calling.
All right, and I know, you know what? I know why you're watching right now. You are watching because you want to see what happens. You want to see how much money we raise. You want to see what people are doing and how they're caring, because I know down deep inside it gives you a good feeling to know that kids are being helped out. I want you to do more than watch. I want you to go and pick up that phone right now. Deborah Smith did $50 from Ajax. So there's another $50. We are now at 5 days of camp. We're halfway there and we're halfway through the time. Come on, we want to get to $2,500 before the time runs out, just about 5.5 minutes from now. Suzanne.
Time's running out, absolutely. $250, there we go. Wayne Watson, Toronto, that sends a kid to camp for a day. We're up to 6, just like that. You can do it, $250, like that. Please make it happen. There are 20,000 Easter Seals kids across the province. Did you know that? 20,000. And what would you do if your life was turned upside down with an accident for your child or something like cerebral palsy? You turn to Easter Seals. That's why you need to turn to Easter Seals right now. Let's help those kids just be kids. Natasha, come on in.
Thank you so much. Okay, I just registered my kids for camp. They are 6 and 4. It's $250 a week for me, but for an Easter Seals child, it's $250 a day, right, to get to camp. Okay, so thank you to Suzanne. Let's add this into the calculator. Another $100. Keep the calls coming. Aaron, your hands are full with donations.
Natasha, do you know a Susan Bonduro by any chance?
That's my mom.
Your mom made a donation. Yay! Let's hear it for moms. $50. All right, there you go. Hi, Mom. Rita Albanese, $25. Marianne Constantinu, $100. And Len and Jerry McBain, $100. And Pinball Clemens, I get to pass it to you, which is amazing because I can't throw anything with these nails. There you go.
I think I can still catch it too. So Yoel is here on the phone with us, and she has a very special tribute. She's gonna donate $50 here, and yes, we're gonna make it $50, and it's in memory of someone really special. Who is it?
It's my friend Angela, who unfortunately passed away, so it's to commemorate her.
And not only is it to commemorate her, but she was your camp counselor, right? Yoel has been to camp. Her camp counselor passed away. $50 in honor of her camp counselor. Thank you so much, Yoel.
Okay. You want to go? Okay, there are a lot of weather people here. I don't know if you noticed, and I know it is a nice day outside, but get on the phone, give your pledge. You know what I have in my hand? There are 4 papers, right? They equal $250. In total, that is 1 extra day at camp. So let's add in $55 from Cheryl Arndt. Let's add in $5 from Margaret. Let's add in $100 from Margaret Cherry, so that's 2 Margarets, and then another $100 from Lisa Bombino. That's $250 added. That means we just added another day of camp. Suzanne, speaking of weather.
We're getting so close here. I've got Jay Moore, $25 from Whitby, and I've got Nandana Fariari, $20, and I've got Yu Huang, $100. I've got Ilda Rocha, $100. She's in the second row. Thanks, Ilda. That's $245. I need $5.
$245. Rob just said, here's $5. There's a full day right there, so there's another day. Okay, here we go. I like that.
Remember, whatever amount we'll do, $35, $45, $50, whatever you can do.
Prove us wrong. We thought we could do 10 days in 10 minutes. Prove us wrong. Let's do a few more days.
All right, like from Sarah Silverthorne of Toronto, $50. Gordon Monteith, thank you for that $26 check. And Mitch Wolf, $125. Mitch is right here on the panel. The people donating their time, volunteering on a gorgeous Sunday, they are making donations too. So you're at home, you're doing whatever you want. It's Sunday, you're allowed. But what we're asking you to do is you be the one who makes the difference. You be the one who lets a kid be a kid at summer camp for Easter Seals, zip lining, everything that they do, the swimming and making friends that will last an entire lifetime. This is what Easter Seals Camp is all about. So thank you from the bottom of our hearts for giving from yours. All right, Natasha Ramsahai, what do you got for us, sweetheart?
Okay, people are not disappointing because every time I walk up here, I don't have 50 or 100. I have another day that we're going to add to that number on the left-hand side of your screen. So there's another 250 in my hand. So we've got Kathy Holyoke and Michael Farrell, $25. Rod Nicholson, Let's add another $100. Maria Collins at another $100. And from David from Barrie, thank you so much for your 25. And now we're going to raise that number to 12. Yeah, there it is, Suzanne.
Just a minute 30 left, Natasha. You know, the forecast is good, the weather people would say, as long as you phone in right now. And I know the weather's great out there. Take a moment. You're running in, you're going to go out and rake the lawn. Before you head back out, you got your coffee in hand, make a call right now. Ernst Frank did. He called from Markham, $50. I want to hear from you in Mississauga, from Muskoka, from Milton. I could go on and on with the M's. Let's bring in Mike for M.
I'm so excited about this. Narsa Musa of Toronto. Thank you for your donation of $100. And Shaki Muhammad is right behind me. She's on the phone. Well, actually, she wasn't on the phone, so that's why she had to donate $100. But she's already made her donation, so you can use her phone now.
All right, Rob Cooper from Kitchener, $20. Thank you very much for that. That gets added into the total. We're now at $3,200, almost $3,300. There's 30 seconds left. Can we get another couple of, maybe a day, at least another day in here, do you think?
I think we can do it. We got 25. Let's add $25 from Rosalind. Another 50 from Mike Bombino, and 20.
Keep going.
What do you got?
No, keep going. So 13. Okay, so we need another couple of bucks just to make it a 14-day. Yeah. Come on, is somebody else writing? Write faster.
She's writing.
Write faster.
Who's gonna get it, Kevin or me?
Write faster.
Okay, hold on. You got one almost
I've
done?
got Geraldine Thompson from Aurelia, $20. Throw $20 in there.
Okay, I got 20. I got 20 from Mike in Toronto.
$200 over here. Add the $200 in. There we are, 14 days.
20.
We did it.
Another $50, another
50. Keep them coming in. Keep them coming in.
There we go.
Let's take a look at how we're doing so far. And we've got an hour and a half left. Ontario, you've raised $1.5 million. Oh, beautiful.
That is amazing. I love that total. Keep it up, everyone. Well, Easter Seals is fortunate to have hundreds of volunteers, and they are the driving force of Easter Seals events right across the province. Debbie Fraser is one of them. Debbie, you've been with Easter Seals for well over 20 years. What do you do?
Okay, almost every event that's going, I'm helping out one way or another. I'm helping out with registration, silent auction, just anything that they need help with.
And why is it important for you to help out with Easter Seals?
Well, over the years, just seeing all these children with physical disabilities, I'm very proud to say that it's helping bring money in to help their lives and their families ease things out.
Do you feel you're making a difference?
Very much so.
What would you say, because some people watching and hearing you right now, they might be just thinking about perhaps volunteering. What would you say to them?